everybody! So today is Monday and that means it's time for family movie night. And I admit that today's choice is maybe a little bit of a stretch for an entire family, but I really liked watching classic school Hollywood films when I was little, and so I think that maybe some kids might like this. I wanted to make something that felt like an old school Hollywood romance with all the schmaltz and gravitas and everything else that we love. And since I did Roman Holiday last week, I decided to do 1957's An Affair to Remember. An Affair to Remember is actually a remake of a film by Leo McCarey, who actually remaked his own film. The original was called Love Affair and starred Irene Dunne. I've never seen the original, but I've heard it's good. This is a very soapy, very sentimental movie, but it's all just done with such panache and such flair and such style that I really like it. And maybe part of it is that I love Sleepless in Seattle, and this movie is highly homaged to in Sleepless in Seattle, down to the Empire State Building scene at the end. So there's a little bit of sort of that appeal to me, but I think I enjoy it on its own level. The thing that talking about this movie after just seeing The Choice, which was a terrible soapy romantic movie, the thing that makes these kinds of movies work is you have to have chemistry between the two stars, and you have to have people that you like seeing together, and it has to be done with a certain degree of flair and panache and style, and you know, things like the music has to be good, the lighting has to be good, the makeup has to be good. All of that kind of has to work in order for you to accept a really soapy story, and that all on display here in An Affair to Remember. In An Affair to Remember, you've got Cary Grant in all his Cary Grantness, and you have Deborah Kerr, who is wonderful, and she's very elegant and very refined feeling. There's something about her that seems almost aloof, and yet you buy her falling for this Cary Grant type, and you buy their chemistry together. It just works. And when they try to pump emotion out of you, it works, and the music is really great, and it all just sort of builds tension to the big reveal, and it's basically it's a romantic story about Cary Grant is sort of the playboy as he always is, and Deborah Kerr plays this woman who is dating this really boring guy that she's not really that into. She ends up on this boat going to England or from England or something like that. And she meets this Cary Grant type, and of course they have this banter back and forth, and she judges him, he judges her, all of that, and they end up falling in love. But then there's this big misunderstanding later on, and are they going to be able to get together? Are they going to be able to figure it all out? That's sort of the story. Like I said, it's not breaking any big rules as far as storytelling, but it's all just done so well, and the chemistry works, and it ends up just being really entertaining and a great little romance, and it will make you cry. This is how these Nicholas Sparks books should do the emotion. This is a movie to watch with a box of tissues and to cry at the sentimental and silly parts, and I think it's one that your girls will really enjoy because it is romantic and it is sappy and sad, and it's so much better choice than watching The Choice. Watch Affair to Remember instead on Netflix. It's so much better. So that is my review of An Affair to Remember. Let me know if you've seen it. Do you like it? Is it too maudlin for you? Is it too soapy for you? I totally get it if it is. But yeah, I like it. So let me know what you think, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.